So I ended that last part. I hit the button by mistake with so. Alrighty, I am going to go through my organizing my room. All right. I gave you a tour of my apartment. I gave you a tour of what we've done so far. It's quite a bit. So, organizing my room. This is a lot of stuff. How I had it organized before, I don't know. I don't even know if I did have it organized. So, what am I going to do? So, I've got four things that I want to do. So, the first thing I'm going to do, I got a pile of clothes there, and I've got a container full of clothes, and I've got clothes in my closet. I'm going to purge my clothes and sort them between winter and summer. I have two Rubbermaid containers. Summer clothes will go into the basement when I get basement storage. It's not going to be available until around the end of the month. So I have to pile them up somewhere. So chances are I'll probably pile them up in the hall. I don't know yet. I do need a cupboard. I like the pantry that I have in the kitchen. However, I'm going to keep shopping around. It was suggested, I think my son suggested that I go to IKEA and have a look there and see what kind of cabinets they have. The thing is I like the one in the kitchen because it's deep. You know, I need the deep. A lot of these pantry cupboards are like 10, maybe 12 inches. I really need something that's at least 14 inches. I need that extra deep space to put. Let me see. Oh, I might have one here. It's probably going to drop everything on it. But to hold these containers, I don't even know how long these are. Let's measure it up and find out. So this is 15. So I need them at least 15 and a half inches deep, because if I want to put these into a cupboard, I want to make sure that they fit. I'm actually going to check if this fits into the pantry one that I have in the kitchen. The depth of it, yes, not the width, the depth of it. If this fits in there, then I know what I'm looking for. I think it's 15 and a half inches, I think, but I'll go in and check that out. So that's the first thing. First thing to do, I mean, I know I have a lot. I know it can be overwhelming, and I really made myself a list. I made myself a project. No time limits, nothing. The first thing in my room I need to go through is my clothes. I have to go through my clothes. That is a big item. I don't know if you can see it, and I don't know if it's behind me here, but anyway, I've got my dresser with what, 2, 4, 5 drawers. 5 drawers. I also have my tall dresser behind me. I don't know if you can see it with the lamp mirror on it. Inside there I have all of my paper, Martha Stewart paper, what is it, C&K Company paper, you know, all of those things, and I have them stacked in there. So that in the top part. But in the I have 3 drawers. The top drawer I have my underwear. Second drawer I've got my socks. Third drawer, I think it's scarves and things like that. So that's another thing to go through. Behind me, I have 4 scarves that Mom thought they were mine. They were hers. They're beautiful. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm sure I will find something, some use for them. They're too beautiful to give up. So that's my clothes. So that's my plan, is to tackle my clothes. I know all of this is overwhelming. I really want to get at it, but you know what? Until I get rid of the clothes first, I'm not going to be comfortable. The other thing I want to sort is the linen closet. I don't know if I showed you. Let's have a look here. Because we don't have a linen closet outside, outside of my room. Oh, maybe I better go back here so you can see better. So all the towels, all of the face cloths, all of the extra blankets and so on are in my linen closet. And at the bottom is where I have been throwing my dirty clothes, because a little hamper I had before didn't work. It didn't work. I think I have a big laundry basket there. I'm probably going to use that, and I'm not sure. So I want to sort through that. And way up at the top, I got extra blankets. I have a brand new bench, storage bench slash coffee table that we had bought. I can't remember if I videotaped it or not, but it's empty, and I think that's where I'm going to put those. And up there is where I probably will put linens and stuff. I'd sure like to get another shelf up there. I might be able to do that, but not right now. So, and then I've got my towels there. I've got face cloths and towels there. And here I have like tablecloths and pillowcases and things like that. Well, I have a little bench that I showed you when I first walk in. It's a white bench. That's usually where I keep all of my sheets. I don't usually have a lot, but I got sheets and pillowcases there. So I'm going to tackle that. Let's go back over here. Sorry about the light. Let's hope you can see me again as I sit down. So, step number 2, linen closet. I really want to sort that. Once that's sorted, I'll feel a little better about that. The other side of my closet, of course, is all my clothes hanging up, and I've got boxes up there, and I've got... that we'll tackle later. So, clothes done, linen closet's done. Then I can get to stuff. So the next thing is my crafts. I want to sort them all and find out which goes where am I going to keep things, and see how productive that's going to be. The fourth thing I have is paper. Paperwork, old receipts. I call it paper. So any taxes, papers, so on. I have a black box that I keep stuff, registration about my car, my insurance, my taxes, so all the important papers is in that black box, and I know that's where it is, and it's always been on the top shelf in my closet, and it's going to go back there. So that's where that's going. So those are the 4 things that I want to do. Okay. The process of how I'm going to do all of this. Well, I've kind of broke it down so that once my clothes are all sorted, I'll be able to put summer clothes in boxes, winter clothes in the closets and in the drawers, because we still got another 3 months, I'm sure, January, February, March. We're looking into the middle of April, so we have at least 3 months of winter left. So I don't want to, this is a summer top, but I get hot when I'm working around the house, so I'm going to have to keep a couple of t-shirts around for me for doing that stuff. When the clothes is sorted and the closet's cleaned out and I have piles to donate, stuff to throw out, and the rest to store, that's going to make this whole room then totally craft related sorting and decluttering and deciding what to do. When I was in my apartment alone, I had, the big apartment. I know it was 1 bedroom, but I had the big apartment to sort of keep things in places and so on. But now I have to sort of self-contain everything here in my room, and not have it spread out all over the house. So while I was doing crafting, I was collecting things that I may use. Styrofoam from things that I had bought that were in boxes. I broke them down. So a lot of it I've thrown out. I do have some that I've kept, because why go out and buy it when you've already got it? But that needs to have a place. So I need to go through all of my stuff. The next thing is to decide, once my clothes are sorted, the process of getting all of this decluttering done is to decide what's going into the basement storage. Now, I don't know how big it is. I'm assuming it's like 4x4 or something like that, by who knows high. I'm not sure. It won't be available to the end of the month. So it's kind of finding like a corner in my room to put those things. But there are things like Mom's golf clubs that are in her closet. She doesn't need them there. Our Christmas decorations or holiday decorations, things like that. I have things, tools that I use for painting or extra wires or some tools that I don't use on a daily basis that I would use in my apartment would be stored down there. I keep my, I have a small toolbox with basic stuff in it, and that's here. But if I needed something like sandpaper or if I needed, painter's tape, or if that would all be stored in a painter's box downstairs in the storage room. So that's what I would keep there, and any other supplies that we don't need upstairs, I would like to keep down there, including the Christmas tree. I also have, some just stuff that I have. So that's what I want to do. I've already talked about the clothes being sorted and the linen closet. Then, when that much is done, I'm going to sit down and try and figure out how I want to lay out my room. Now, I don't have a pantry right now like I have in the kitchen, but I have this old black shelf that I used to have in my room. So here it is with some craft stuff on it. I've got things up there and stuff down there, and this is a lot of craft stuff, a lot. And then this is paperwork stuff and sort of desk and office type things that I have there. So what I have to decide is, how do I want to arrange this? Now, right now I have the desk under the window. I love it because I'm getting a lot of natural light. I don't think I'm going to put a curtain up. I may put blinds someday. But right now I love the sunlight coming in. I like the fact I can open the window and get fresh air. Even in the winter, I love the fresh air. So I really like this work desk here, and I think I'm going to keep it here. But I also have my sort of office desk. It's the small white one I had in my other place. So do I want this shelf away from me and put the desk here beside me, or put it this way? Am I going to leave the bed there? Am I going to leave the dresser there? The dog's kennel right now, he likes being close to my bed. So it needs to sort of be cornered somehow. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway. So that'll be the next step. So in the whole craft room, bedroom organization, I need to sit down and make a plan, look at everything that I have, and what I'm going to do with it, and sort of size it all up, decide where I want to put everything, and then make the decision of placing everything. So once everything is done like that, and like I say, if I can get a pantry-like cabinet to put, to store a lot of my crafts in, I think it would feel better in here because it would be cleaner, and maybe this shelf wouldn't look so messy. I might be able to sort of, even though it's black, maybe dress it up a little bit. I don't know. Somebody's banging upstairs. I don't know who it is. I gotta shut this off. Here, so somebody's making noise upstairs. So once I've decided, I've even written everything down, guys, oh, let me move this. So I got everything written down. Would have been easier to take the camera, because that's what I want to do. So decide how I'm going to arrange my bedroom and craft area and make it productive, and that's what I want to make sure, that it's productive. Okay, I don't know who's banging. Somebody's hammering, and it is like 9:45, but whatever. Yeah, so what I said is try different layouts and sort of things like that. I'm kind of going through things. Sort together. After that is, once everything's placed, I'm going to have to take all my crafts, all my supplies that is like this mess that's here, lay it out on the floor, and sort like items. So like labels or stickers or paper supplies, like when I was making my cards, when I was making gift cards and things like that. Different supply, my paints, my watercolors, my pencil crayons and markers, my stamp sets and tools. You know, like I have a container with like tools of things that I might need, like masking tape or different types of tapes, glues, things like that. I'm trying to think while I'm looking at all my stuff here. Containers. I have a box container of what I call bags and stuff, and the bags are like gift bags or bags that I have bought that I want to decorate and use as a gift bag, or that I'm going to send friend mail and things like that. So I've got, you know, so they're sort of sorted a little bit now, but I'm going to have to do a better job. So once I've sort of put all the items together, then look at all the containers that I have and try and use them as much as possible and get those. And then the big job is to try and put it in some sort of order that's going to be productive. Now I know it will change with time. I know things will change because as I'm doing certain crafts, I will use more items more often. When I start doing other things, then I will, you know, include that. And that is my plan. That's what I am going to try and do to organize my bedroom. Try and get my craft stuff together. Try and get everything organized so that, you know, when I see a video and I want to try something new that I haven't tried before. I don't know if you girls are still doing pocket letters. That's how bad it is that I haven't been around. But I love pocket letters. I hope that doesn't go out of style for a while. Because that's really fun. It allows us to be an artist on a, you know, 3.5 by 4.5 or whatever it was, 2.5 by 3. Whatever. See, I've even forgotten that. So that's it, guys. That is my plan. That's what I am going to be doing. I'll try and take you along for the different stages. I tried the other day, I think I showed you in a video, maybe I didn't upload it, I don't remember, when I showed you the bed full of clothes. I started to do that, but because we were building or putting together the pantry and it didn't work and we were frustrated and trying to do stuff, I just piled it right back into the bins. Now I'm going to sort them out again and put them in piles of summer, winter, garbage, and donate. Garbage will go on the floor. I just throw them on the floor. Thanks for joining me, guys. 2017 is going to be a very interesting year. I can feel it. I am overwhelmed with all the work I have to do in a way. But on the other hand, I'm very motivated. I'm motivated not because it's a new year, but because of our move and because of getting Mom settled and getting sort of the rest of the house settled. Now I feel like I can spend some time in my room, getting myself. Mom comes in here and she goes, "You got a lot of stuff." Poor Mommy. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. It's way too long, but I promise you we'll try and shorten them up a little bit. It has been a crazy couple of weeks for us. It has been stressful. It's been emotional. And I know that with my plan written in paper, thought out, and at least with some sort of order that's not overwhelming, I can tackle these things sort of one at a time. I think I'll be able to do it. And I'm anxious, you know, to finalize everything so I can sit down, watch some of the fun stuff, paper crafts and different things that we can do. And I haven't done a Dollar Tree haul since last year, so a while. It's been a while. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Oh, like, share, subscribe. Thanks, guys, for coming back. Thanks for sticking with me, and hi to my new subscribers. I got a couple of ladies that joined me that I just, I am overwhelmed with gratitude that you wanted to stop by and see the silliness I'm up to. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.